Hi guys, I'm a little upset right now, a little angry right now about New York sports teams. Let's first talk about the New York Yankees. Who the hell do they think they are? That they never have to make any real power moves to get any better. When other teams all around them seem to get better, they always making moves, always trying to make trades, always talking about it. Why do the Yankees automatically eliminate players? I tell you, they got this kid Peralta, they got this kid Volpe. They better be good. They better kill it. And the Yankees put him in such a tough spot because the Yankees gave up on. They didn't try to get Corey Seager. They didn't try to get Carlos Correa. They didn't try to get Trevor Story because they talked about this kid. So what you think is going to happen when this kid comes up to the big leagues? We're going to expect him to hit 340, hit a lot of home runs, driving a lot of runs because the Yankees put him in that situation. What makes the Yankees think they don't need to get any pitching? They don't have to get the top pitcher Castillo, but they get another guy, Frankie Montas, who's good. But why are the Yankees not in the same league with the Dodgers and the Padres? I don't care about the money because the Padres don't care about the money. The Dodgers don't care about the money. Please tell me how the Dodgers can put Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. Remember, they pay big money to Trevor Bauer, which I still believe they're paying. They got big money at Clayton Kershaw, and they're still trying to get Juan Soto. Did we even talk about the shortstop Trey Turner? How can the Padres sign at first? They went out and got the first baseman, what's his name? He plays for the Red Sox now. I'll get back to his name. But they got Manny Machado. They signed the shortstop Tatis $300 million. They just gave another pitcher $1 million. They just got the pitcher a big contract from Tampa Bay. And how they pull off Juan Soto and the other All-Star? How is that even possible? But the Yankees can't do it. The Mets can't do it. The Mets think their players are so great. They're overrated players of Dom Smith and J.D. Davis before they had him and Jeff McNeil. The Mets always overrate their players like they're the best players in the league when they're not. You see the Braves lineup? The Braves got they got the first baseman Matt Olson. They got Albies. They got Acuna. They got Riley. Remember last year they made the two big trades for the two big guys, but the Mets can't do that, and then they wonder why they eventually fade off. I tell you what, the Yankees didn't want to sign Juan Soto, so this will be no excuse about not signing Aaron Judge, which I don't know why they don't give him his contract now, and they could still go out and try to get Juan Soto or Shohei Ohtani. So stop with this cheap New York overrated sports. They're entitled. They think that should win. When Aaron Boone is constantly saying teams have caught up to us, teams caught up to you 12 years ago. When Peter Alonso was saying last year, don't worry, fans, we got this. You got this based on what? You got this based on what? Stop it. Stop it. I think the Mets have a cheap general manager. I think the Yankees think they're the Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson, Ron Guidry, Derek Jeter Yankees. That's gone. This is now. And I tell you why the Yankees are starting to fail. Because if you look at those averages, you got a center fielder under 230. You got a left fielder you had one under 150. You got a third baseman under 230. You got a shortstop under 240. You got a second baseman at 240. You got Rizzo, who has a lot of RBIs, but he's like 230. You got a catcher at 240. Eventually those numbers are going to show the real face. And apparently it's doing it now. And when Aaron Judge doesn't hit, the Yankees don't score. And you can't recognize this being a professional, for being the eye to being a general manager. You can't recognize this and see it. I see it. Why can't you see it? So it's very frustrating to watch New York baseball when they think they're better than they are. And the last time the Yankees won was 2009. The last time the Mets won was 1986. They went to the World Series in 2015. And you figure that New York sports, New York baseball would be a lot better. But the Mets will win it this year. Don't worry, they got it. And the Yankees, be careful because teams are starting to catch up, and teams are playing hard when the Yankees come to town. They don't play hard against anybody else, but they play hard when the Yankees come to town. So that's what you're going to continue to hear. They need to get Ohtani next season. And if you tell me that the Padres can afford to pay Juan Soto, Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis, Matt Snell to those big contracts, then the Yankees could do the same. So stop it already.